Been amazing. It's been challenging mentally and physically, but it's been so rewarding, I think.
Yeah, it's been a really refreshing process.
It's good to be like back on stage and be back on it, because before you do it so regularly, it was like normal, and then when you got to lockdown, it gave you like the thought of, oh, maybe we took it for granted, so it's good to be back out.
Yeah, I think we definitely took it for granted to be in a space like that and to dance. From dancing in our living rooms to this, it's really good.
I think also performing as like a set, because I remember we did intensive like on Zoom, but it just wasn't the same. And obviously like normally like the summer intensive, it's like the big thing that we do, like costumes and everything. Obviously we couldn't have like our audience, so just the opportunity and the atmosphere was just so like warm, and I loved it. So
it was very hot and you could feel the lights on you.
But to be with the whole group as well and perform a really like cohesive, group heavy piece as well was so nice to feel the unity and the connection that we've been missing, isolated over the past year or so.
Also hearing each other's breath is actually really it makes you feel human again.
Yeah.
And just seeing people smile.
Not disconnected over Zoom.
Yeah, I've been here. It's been really fun to like do it with have it intensive with being able to meet different artists that do different styles and like create stuff differently, so it's really interesting.
Physical theatre, even though it's similar to dance, there's a lot of differences. So we were really like able to expand our performance vocabulary and learn different skills that we thought we had, but we didn't, like breathing. We thought we could breathe, but we learned a lot about breathing.
We learned breathing. We took breathing to the extreme, and I feel like taking breathing to the extreme has really taught us how we can like use it in our dancing, because contemporary teachers will always say like use your breath, but you don't really think about that too much. But this experience has really made you use your breath, and it really does help, and I'm going to use it forever now.
He's got very clear visions, and to execute those you have to be really specific, and it has been challenging, but I feel like I've learnt so much from being told stop, start again, you anticipated, because it made me realise that I didn't even know that I anticipated the music, but by working with Jamaal and going stop, start again, stop, start again, I feel like I've made so much progress.
Since I've been at CAT, I think the most amazing thing about it is like how everyone, no matter what set you're in, how amazing you are, what set you're in, what age you are, that everyone is just all so nice, and you can just talk to them and be friends and dance with them, and I literally look forward to every Saturday because I just enjoy every part of it. Like, it's not just the dancing, it's also the people there that you spend your time with dancing with.
It's not just coming to dance class and then leaving, it's having sessions with people in the industry, having intensives with hip hop dancers and physical theatres. It's being able to see a physiotherapist. It's not just going to dance class, it's very supportive and very enhancing.
It looks like a school, but it's not a school. It's literally a family. We're all just one big family. It's great.
You've got to stay connected to the community.
Serotonin from moving, and like you said, it's basic, it's needed. It's like, I always say that I'm so grateful that I have had like that experience of moving with others, and also like having the maturity to like move on your own and understand your body, because I think like growing up, it's been like a real reminder of like what your body can do as opposed to just what it looks like. Yeah. And I think that's so much what like people have forgotten of like you may be unhappy with certain things to do with the way you look because of sorts of different things. Yeah, no, it's your body carries you, it's the vessel that you live your life through. Yeah, we need to
stop this self-destruction.
We really do, because without our bodies we wouldn't be able to live or experience or feel or taste or smell or do anything. And like it's literally like the vessel and the vehicle that we move through life with, and so many of us are hating on it.
Stay connected. Stay with me. Let's stay connected. Stay with me. Hold on to me. We will be
blood of a young Messiah. I see sinners in the church, I see sinners in the church. Sometimes I might be introvert, there's a war inside. I hear battle cries, mothers burying sons, young boys playing with guns. The devil's a liar, fulfill your wildest desires. Now I don't wanna be the one to doctor this, but if you can't feel pain, then you can't feel the opposite. The fight between the yin and yang's a fight you'll never win. I study humans, that makes me an anthropologist. I'm not into politics, but I know it's dark times. Parts of the world still living in apartheid. But if I don't take this winner's flight, that's career suicide. Though I should have been a friend when your grandma died. I see the illness, see my aunt laying in her bed. I see her soul rising as her body gets closer to death. And I'm not trying to be healed. I sabotage what you're trying to build, cause the feelings I keep aside, but it's time to reveal. I hate the thought of just being a burden. I hate that these conversations are surfaced. Sim's an artist or Sim be the person. To you I'm smiling but really I'm hurting. I dedicate my life and gave my heart over 20-something years, left wondering how I even feel, but was it even worth it? I bottle up and I spill it in verses. One day I'm wordless, next day I'm a wordsmith. Close to success, but to happiness I'm the furthest. At night I wonder if my tears will dry on their own. Hoping I will fulfill Amy's purpose. Angel said don't let ego be a disturbance. In the demon said only you earn this. Like they strip you of everything you're deserving. Realize there is a prison and nasty and conditioned as oh. Man, it's like they can't sleep till our spirit is crushed. How much fighting must we do? We've been fearless enough. All we've seen is broken homes here and poverty. Corrupt government officials, lies and atrocities. How they talking almost threatening the economy. Knocking down communities to re-up on properties. I'm directly affected, it does more than just bother me. Look beyond the surface, don't just see what you wanna see. My speech ain't involuntary, projecting attention straight from my lungs. I'm a black woman and I'm a proud one. We walking blind, faith not knowing the outcome. But as long as we're unified, then we've already won.
Is an amalgamation of everything. Rules are not to be played by rebels. The story of never ending. Your introversion led you here. Intuition protected you along the way. Feelings allowed you to be well balanced. And perspective gave you foresight. The top of the mountain is nothing without the climb. Only the strong will survive. Only the strong will survive.
Introduction. Welcome, and congratulations. I am delighted that you could make it. Getting here wasn't easy, I know. In fact, I suspect it was a little tougher than you realize. To begin with, for you to be here now, trillions of drifting atoms had somehow to assemble in an intricate and curiously obliging manner to create you. It's an arrangement so specialized and particular that it has never been tried before and will only exist this once. Introduction. Welcome, and congratulations. I am delighted that you could make it. Getting here wasn't easy, I know. In fact, I suspect it was a little tougher than you realize. To begin with, for you to be here now, trillions of drifting atoms had somehow to assemble in an intricate and curiously obliging manner to create you. It's an arrangement so specialized and particular that it has never been tried before and will only exist this once. Introduction. Welcome, and congratulations. I am delighted that you could make it. Getting here wasn't easy, I know. In fact, I suspect it was a little tougher than you realize. To begin with, for you to be here now, trillions of drifting atoms had somehow to assemble in an intricate and curiously obliging manner to create you. It's an arrangement so specialized and particular that it has never been tried before and will only exist this once. Introduction. Welcome, and congratulations. I am delighted that you could make it. Getting here wasn't easy, I know. In fact, I suspect it was a little tougher than you realize. To begin with, for you to be here now, trillions of drifting atoms had somehow to assemble in an intricate and curiously obliging manner to create you. It's an arrangement so specialized and particular that it has never been tried before and will only exist this once. For the next many years, we hope, these tiny particles will uncomplainingly engage in all the billions of deft, cooperative efforts necessary to keep you intact and let you experience the supremely agreeable but generally underappreciated state known as existence. Why atoms take this trouble is a bit of a puzzle. Being you is not a gratifying experience at the atomic level. For all their devoted attention, your atoms don't actually care about you. Indeed, don't even know that you are there. They don't even know that they are there. They are mindless particles, after all, and not even themselves alive. It is a slightly arresting notion that if you were to pick yourself apart with tweezers, one atom at a time, you would produce a mound of fine atomic dust, none of which had ever been alive, but all of which had once been you. They are mindless particles, after all, and not even themselves alive. It is a slightly arresting notion that if you were to pick yourself apart with tweezers, one atom at a time, you would produce a mound of fine atomic dust, none of which had ever been alive, but all of which had once been you. Yet somehow for the period of your existence they will answer to a single rigid impulse, to keep you, you. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, a little calcium, a dash of sulfur, a light dusting of other very ordinary elements, nothing you wouldn't find in any ordinary pharmacy, and that's all you need. The only thing special about the atoms that make you is that they make you. That is, of course, the miracle of life.